Yo. It's gonna be a little bit of a different video, man. I'm gonna do a story time. I'm gonna give you guys a story time of why I stopped smoking weed and why I will never smoke weed again. Uh, so I'm gonna just jump straight into it. I first hit my first blunt when I was 16 years old. It was my 16th birthday. I had a little kickback at my house. Some of my friends pulled up. And my sister, she was already smoking weed. My sister was 2 years older than me. Her and her best friend at the time, they were already smoking weed heavy and stuff like that. On my birthday, on my 16th birthday, they rolled up a Swisher, a Dutch. I know, remember the exact blunt was rolled. It was a Dutch, and they passed me the blunt, and I hit it, and it was, at first I was kind of nervous. I never smoked up until I was 16, even though I had friends around me that was smoking because my mom worked in like I think it was like the phlebotomist or something like that, and she always ran blood and stuff like that. So I figured that, if I ever look high, she'll run my blood and she'll know that I was smoking weed. But at this time we were 16, dude. Literally, my mom didn't care. My sister smoked weed in front of her all the time, and she even came in and I think hit the blunt when I hit it on my 16th birthday. So my mom was pretty chill about it. I digress. I hit the blunt for my first time. It was so funny. I remember it like it was yesterday. Everything around me just turned into comedy. Like, I was just laughing so hard. I was rolling on the floor in the middle of my kickback. All my friends, they were already smoking weed. They've been smoking weed for a long time. So they're in chill phase now where they just sit back and they rolling up and they smoking. And me, I'm literally on the floor rolling, crying, laughing, gang. I'm on the floor rolling, crying, laughing. I know they're probably looking at me like, bro, what is up with this nigga, bro? I'm about to leave. Like, this nigga is tripping. But I was dead ass on the floor rolling, laughing, bro. And the reason I was laughing so hard is because I started to realize, like, everything that I watched about weed was true. Like, everything that I saw on TV about, like, the colors and everything, like, moving, I started to realize it was true. And so everything was just hilarious. I'm like, oh my God, I've experienced the same shit that it's on TV. Like, oh my God. So it was so funny. And then ever since then, I was smoking weed almost daily. Right, almost daily up until age 18. At age 18, I believe I was probably just down bad. I was probably just broke as fuck and I couldn't afford no weed or some shit like that. I wasn't smoking as much, and I would only be able to smoke once I ran my money up. I would smoke and it'll be by myself, and I wouldn't, usually before I was smoking, I was swinging the blunt around with all my partners and shit like that. So when I got to smoking at 18, I was isolated. I was by myself. I was mainly smoking with me and my girl, but when my girl left me at the time, I was just smoking by myself, and I was playing the game, and for some reason it made me sorry as fuck on the game. So I would, put the blunt down, and I would only smoke like occasionally once a week or just hit it here and there. And then kind of just fell off because I was broke. I didn't have the money to keep buying weed and shit like that. I started to prioritize like other stuff. Like, I needed clothes. I was still wearing the same clothes I had years ago, and I was just real down bad. So fast forward to, I believe it was 2019 now, probably a year later. My brother Fat, man, my partner Fat, rest in peace to Fat. He had his first ever show. He was rapping. We used to rap all the time. I had a little studio set up in my crib. We used to record music all the time, and so he had his first show, and everybody popped out for it. Everybody popped out. All the guys and shit like that popped out to the show, and we was all, there at the venue. And my other partner started rolling up, and at this time I was smoking like blacks, because I already started to see, like, okay, if I get too high, I get like I'm starting to get like in my head and stuff like that. When I started to get too high, it's because I believe it's because I toned down my tolerance and stuff like that. Once I started getting smoking with my friends, I started to get too high, and I started to realize that I get too high. So I was smoking blacks and stuff at this point, and I had finished the black, and I didn't have nothing else to smoke. My friend, he was rolling up, and so he rolled up, and I was like, man, I need something to smoke. I just don't want to sit here, my hands feeling like, I'm surrounded by niggas. I'm saying there's like 50 niggas here, you feel me? Because Fat, he was well connected in the streets and shit like that. He had all his members out there, and you know what I mean, you feel me, I had my folks, but we wasn't nearly as deep. I was still surrounded by a lot of people that I just didn't know, and I just, my hands just swinging, like I just, I mean, you know how it is when you just need something to do with your hand. You just need something to do. The show ain't start yet. He wasn't on stage yet. We just sitting here chilling. I'm talking to my people, and I'm just like, man, everybody's smoking. I just need something to do with my hands. I ain't got shit. I ain't got a drink. I ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? So I said, my partner, he passed me the blunt, and then I get to smoking. And at this point, I'm feeling chill. There's nothing's going on. I'm not in my head. I'm not nothing. Everything cool. I'm just smoking. I guess it's because I'm comfortable. You feel me? I got people I know around me. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm comfortable with everything that's going on. I'm chill. I'm calm. So he get to rolling up again. This blunt get to going down. You feel me? I'm hitting the next one. Just going. Man, so by the time that second blunt finished, at this point, I'm so geeked out my socket. Like, I'm geeked out my mind. Yeah, I'm sitting in the chair. You feel me? And I'm just getting in my head now. My hands no longer moving. I'm no longer talking. I'm just looking at people like I'm way in my head. Like, I'm not talking. I'm just looking at people like, bro, just literally staring at people. And I'm starting to think like everybody is talking about me. I started to feel like everybody literally was talking about me. And it's so many different conversations going on in this section where we at. I'm hearing all type of shit like that, but because I'm so in my head, I'm thinking every conversation is about me. And then there's other people here that I don't know and shit like that. I'm thinking, oh man, they might be finna line me up. Like, shit like this happens, shit like this go down. You feel me? When you in the streets and shit like that, and when you lacking and you geeked out your mind, like, nigga rob you. You feel me? So just based off all my experiences and shit like that, I'm thinking, oh man, I could be a plate right now. I'm too geek. I could be a plate right now. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, I told my partner that I was sitting with, Fat wasn't around right now. He was getting ready to go on stage. Like, he was literally getting ready to go on stage. I told my partner that I was who was rolling the blunts. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go step out real quick. And then so I get up, I get to walking, I'm about to go step out the venue and shit like that. And everybody, like, I think I passed by a few people. They're like, where you going? Where you going, Otto? Fat about to get on stage and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna be right back. I'm just finna go outside real quick. I just gotta step outside real quick. I'm tweaking, gang. I'm tweaking. I'm like, oh man, bro, these niggas finna goddamn do me. They finna follow me outside and they finna do my ass in, bro. Like, and I'm like, oh man. So I go outside and I'm just like, I'm taking a breather. I'm like, bro, any moment now, I know these niggas finna come outside. You feel me? I know they making calls right now. I know they trying to get on my ass right now, like all type of shit. Mind you, there's no reason why these niggas would get on my ass. Like, most of these niggas know me. You feel me? It's only a few of these niggas that's there that I don't know. You feel me? That don't know me. So there's no reason. I'm telling you, I'm walking out the venue, dabbing people up. Like, they like, yo, where the hell you going? Where the hell you going? What finna get on stage? You know what I mean? I'm getting mad love. So I don't know why I'm in my head thinking niggas trying to lie me right now. So I'm outside. I'm just like, bro, oh, fuck, man. I don't know what's going on, bro, but I know these niggas trying to get at me. Like, man, fuck. I'm just finna walk down the street. So I'm just walking down the street, pacing. I'm walking, pacing down the street. Cars is coming by. And I'm so tweaked out. Every car that come by, I'm thinking is the same car. Mind you, it's nighttime, so all you see is headlights. Every car that come by, I'm thinking it's the same car. Me thinking that, I'm thinking, oh, fuck, they done made a call, and now these niggas is outside. They following me now. They waiting. They just waiting for me. They waiting to just bop out on me at any time and just do me in. So I get to walking real fast now. I'm like, God damn, bro. I know at any minute these niggas will jump out. I'm looking around for escape routes. I'm like, oh man, I don't have my gun on me, y'all. I don't have my file on me. My partner who I was sitting with, I had him holding my file. For some reason, he had the file. Yeah, I don't know if we only had one file at this point, but for some reason, he had the file. I ain't have my file on me. He had it. You know what I mean? So, I think I gave Fat mine, and then he had his. So, and I couldn't call Fat because Fat was about to be on stage. So I'm walking now and I'm calling bruh. I'm like, bruh, pick up the phone, bruh. Bruh picked up the phone and I called and I told him, I'm like, bruh, I'm outside. He's like, where you at, bro? Fat on stage. I'm like, bruh, I'm outside, bro. These niggas following me. I need you to come outside, bro. I need you to bring the fire. Bring my gun. Come outside. All that. And my phone about to die. My phone is on 1%. My phone is on 1%. So he like, where you at? Where you at? I'm like, I'm sending my location. In the midst of me sending him my location, my phone died. So at this point, I'm like, oh my God, I'm over it. Mind you, cars still coming down. And I'm still thinking it's the same niggas circling the block, just circling the block, just eyes on me, waiting to catch the perfect moment to bounce out on me and do me in. For whatever reason, guys, for whatever reason, I'm just thinking that. So at this point, I'm like, oh man, he ain't gonna be able to find me. I just gotta get to going. I get to booking it. I get to booking it. I see an alley. I run down the alley, and I'm running down the alley. It's a car that's coming down from the opposite side of the alley. I'm thinking this is the car. I'm thinking, damn, why the fuck would I run into an alley, bro? I just gave them a perfect opportunity to bounce out and do my ass in right here in the alley. Won't nobody know, won't nobody find me. I'm done. You feel me? I'm in the alley like, fuck, the car coming down. Mind you, this is just a random fucking car going into their garage, which is the entrance is through the alleyway to their parking garage or their apartment building. But I'm thinking, that's them niggas. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, fuck. So it was a parking deck on my left. I jump up, grab the concrete rail of the parking deck, pull myself up, and hide under a car, literally in the parking deck. It was like an outdoor kind of parking deck. Hiding under a car, literally in the parking deck, bro. At this point, my heart is beating out my chest. I'm scared as fuck. I don't have my gun. I'm down there, I'm praying. I'm literally praying. I ain't gonna say I'm down there. I'm literally praying. I'm like, God, how did I get caught this down bad? You feel me? Why did I fucking, like, ain't no way I just went out like this. Ain't no way I went out like this. I'm hiding under a car right now, nigga. I'm a bitch. Like, where my fucking gun? You know what I mean? Like, I'm going out sad. These niggas catch me hiding under this motherfucking car, nigga, with no fire, nigga. I'm done, nigga. I'm over with. You feel me? I'm under the car like, oh man, like this shit over with. This shit about to be over with. I see cars pulling into the parking lot. Mind you, these all just regular fucking cars. All regular cars. But I see a car pull into the parking deck. And they circle around. They probably looking for a parking spot because the venue is packed, right? It's a lot of events going on in the city. We in Atlanta. They probably looking for a parking spot to go to whatever event they trying to go to. But they driving around the parking deck. I'm thinking, oh man. All it take is one of these niggas just to goddamn get out and they'll find me under this bitch. It's a terrible spot, you feel me? I'm under a nigga car right now. Like, I'm done, nigga. They surround me, I'm cooked. So as soon as I see like the lights disappear, I guess they wasn't no parking spot. The lights disappeared. They went somewhere else or something like that. I crawl up on under the car because I seen a white man, an old white man just walking, right? And I start to begging him. I literally get to begging him. I'm like, please, he's getting inside his Corvette right now. He's getting inside his Corvette in the parking deck. I'm start to begging this man. I'm like, please, can you please take me home? Can you please call me? Can you please take me home? I need to go home. It's people chasing me. They're trying to kill me. They're chasing me. And bro is like, yeah, man, I'll help you, man. I'll help you. But I can't take you home. I'll call you an Uber. Where you going? And I told him where I was going. At this whole time, I'm like, bro, please, I'm shaking as telling the address. I'm like, bro, get the address is blah 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 blah. Give him the address. He called me the Uber. He's like, yeah, man, it's 5 minutes away. You want me to wait with you? I'm like, yes, just wait for me. Just wait for me. They trying to kill me. They trying to find me. So some time go by. The Uber pull up. I tell him, I'm like, thank you. I run. I get inside the Uber. I'm laying down in the Uber. Like, I'm laying down. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm laying down in the Uber. And the driver, he asked me, he like, yo, man, how's your night going? I'm like, man, this is horrible. Niggas trying to kill me right now. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, just go, nigga, drive. bro get the job and he drive me home, gang. As soon as I get home, I start to finally feel like, okay, I'm finally like, I'm finally starting to feel like a little bit safer, you know what I mean? But I don't know if niggas know where I live or nothing like that. So I go inside. And my room, at this time, the house I was living at, my room is in the front of the house. Like, my front window is my bed. The front window is my bedroom. So I go inside the house. I go inside the room. I left all my partners at the venue. I didn't get to see Fat first show. It pissed me off. Like, all this shit I realized in the morning, I was fucking tweaking. I'll go to my room, and I literally lay on the floor, like, because I was scared. Like, if they did know where I live and they did pull up and got the shooting, like, I didn't want to be in my bed elevated. I just wanted to be on the floor as low to the ground as possible. And I went to sleep on the floor, guys. And I woke up. When I woke up, everybody was at the crib. Fat, all my partners, they was at the crib. They was like, bruh, where the fuck did you go yesterday? Cause my crib, bro, when I was growing up, bro, my crib was like open door policy. My partners, they walk in and out all the time. You know what I mean? Like we was at my spot was the spot. You feel me? That's where we at. That's where we recording. That's where we smoking. That's where we gambling. That's where we doing everything. So I wake up. So all my partners is looking like, bro, what the fuck just happened, bro? Where the fuck was you at? You know, Fat was kind of, beat up about it. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I missed your first show, bro. And then I couldn't even explain, like, why. You know what I mean? I couldn't even explain why. It was bad, bro. I couldn't explain why. It was just like, I was geeking, bro. I was geeked out my mind, and I really thought that niggas was gonna kill me. And I realized in the morning that I was just tripping, bro. Wasn't nobody studying me. It was all in my head, and it was all because of that weed. Fast forward, it's 2026. I'm 25 years old now, and I haven't smoked weed since I was 19. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I have done. I've had hit the blunt before when I got in drunk. If I get super drunk, I've hit the blunt before, but it's mainly like a fake hit. Like I don't even inhale it. It's just like, because I still was smoking Nick and shit like that, the little vapes and shit like that. So I've realized now I understand what it is. So now if it, like, my friends still smoke around me, if I do get a little bit of contact high, I know like anything that's gonna go on in my head, it's not real. You know what I mean? But back then I didn't know. It was my first time ever experiencing something like that off the weed. So I just thought it was still real life. And I don't know how it ended up to that point because I used to smoke weed every day and it used to always be a blast. Everything used to be funny. Everything used to be great. You know what I mean? Back when I used to smoke weed. But I don't know if it's the new weed or what. But yeah, that's why I don't smoke weed no more, man. That's the story time of why I don't smoke weed no more. That was look. I tell every time people ask me why I don't smoke weed, I give them like a short, quick version of that story, or I tell them like, bro, you don't want to know. I have the craziest story of why I don't smoke weed no more. But just trust me, you don't want me to hit that blunt. I'm gonna get to tweaking. You know what I mean? And it's true. So there you go, guys. It's a story time real quick of why I don't smoke weed no more. And why I really think it's something up with this new weed, bro. I really think it's something up with this new weed, bro. I don't think it's me. I don't think I'm tripping. Because I have heard other people like getting paranoid and losing it and shit off this weed. I do think it's something up with this new Zah that all these niggas smoking. I do think it's something up with that. It's fucking with smart niggas' brains. Smart niggas, if you smart like me, it's gonna fuck with your brain. If you're a numb nut, the weed probably ain't gonna fuck with your brain. But smart niggas like me, it's gonna fuck with your brain. Aware niggas like me, it's gonna fuck with your brain. And so that's why I stay away from it. Yeah, we out.